Bago tayo magsimula sa ating aralin, nais ko muna kayo kamustahin. Okay lang ba kayo ngayong umaga na to? Magaling, ako'y natutuwa sapagkat kayo ay okay lang. Tayo tumayong lahat at manalangin. Ating mga ulo at pananamit. Amen. This is our classroom rules na kailangan ninyong sundin habang kayo ay nandito sa silid-aralan. 1, 2, eyes on you. 3, 4, feet on 4, 5, 6, no more tricks. 7, 8, sit down straight. 9, 10, let's begin. Let's sing for our attendance. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? Here we are. Here we are. How are you today, girls? How are you today, girls? We are fine. We are fine. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Here we are. Here we are. How are you today, boys? How are you today, boys? We are fine. We are fine. Good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss our topic about the principle and techniques of motivation.
Here's our objective for this lesson. At the end of this lesson, the learners are expected to explain the meaning of the motivation and identify its principal techniques in teaching and learning. B. Demonstrate the different techniques of motivation through simple classroom rules. Appreciate the importance of motivation and value its role in encouraging active participation and
What is motivation? Motivation is the reason why learners are willing to learn, participate, and do their best. It helps students become more active, interested, and confident inside the classroom. Motivation is very important because even if the lesson is interesting, the students may not learn well if they are not motivated. May idea ba kayo kung tungkol saan ang principle of motivation? Yes? Ito ang prinsipyo o paraan kung paano mahihikayat ang mga mag-aaral na matuto at gawin ang kanilang best. Mahusay, bigyan natin siya ng bongga. 1, 2, 3, bongga! Ang principle of motivation are the basic guide that teachers use to encourage learners to participate and enjoy the learning. First principle, the learning environment should be motivating. A clean, colorful, safe, and organized classroom helps learners focus and become interested in the lesson. The classroom environment really affects the learnings. When students feel comfortable and welcome, they become more active in class. Third principle, internal motivation is stronger than external motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from within the learner, while extrinsic motivation comes from rewards or recognition. The motivation coming from ourselves lasts longer because we study, because we want to learn, not just because we want a reward. Fourth principle, learners must be ready to learn. Students learn better when they are physically, mentally, emotionally prepared. Before starting the lesson, teachers should first motivate learners so they are ready to listen and participate to the lesson. Fifth principle, lessons should be well organized. When lessons are clear and organized, students understand them more easily. Dapat sunod-sunod at malinaw ang flow ng lesson mo mula sa simple hanggang sa mas mahirap na concepts para hindi sila malito at mas makasabay sila sa discussion. Kapag maayos ang lesson, mas nagiging interesado ang isang bata or ang learners at mas madaling matututo. Hindi sila nalilito at mas competent silang makinahok sa klase mo or mas active sila. May idea ba kayo kung tungkol saan ang technique of motivation? Ma'am, ito po ang technique na gawain na ginagamit ng guro upang maging interesado at aktibong matuto ang mga mag-aaral. Very good. Bigyan na siya ng magaling clap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ang galing-galing mo. Ang techniques of motivation are the different strategies or methods the teacher used to encourage the learners to participate and be interested and do their best in learning. These techniques help students become more confident, active at the classroom. Once again, good day everyone. Here's the 7 techniques of motivation that I will discuss to all of you, used by the teacher to motivate the learner. First, challenge them, provide opportunity for real challenges, and encourage intellectual rest. Ibig sabihin nito, binibigyan ng teacher ang student na ng mga activities na medyo challenging pero kaya nilang gawin. Hindi para pahirapan sila, kundi para mahasa ang kanilang thinking skills na overcome nila ang challenge. Mas magiging confident sila at mas na-encourage para mas lalo silang matuto. Second, build on strengths first. Capitalize on learners' talents and skills for success. Ibig sabihin, nito inuuna ng teacher ang strengths ng talents ng student. Halimbawa, kung magaling ang isang bata sa drawing or speaking, doon muna siya bibigyan ng pagkakataong mag-excel. Kapag nakita nilang kaya nila, mas nagkakaroon sila ng confidence at motivation na matuto pa. Third, offer choices. Allow learners to develop ownership of their choices, leading to better acceptance of consequences and celebration of positive outcomes. Ibig sabihin nito, binibigyan ng teacher ang student ng choices. Halimbawa is, pwede silang pumili kung poster ba o presentation ang gagawin nila. Kapag may choice ang learners, mas nag-i-enjoy nila ang activity at mas naging responsible sila sa mga decision nila na gagawin. Fourth, provide a secure environment. Help learners deal with failure, emphasizing room for improvement and fostering a happy learning atmosphere. Ibig sabihin, dapat gumawa ang teacher ng classroom na safe at comfortable para sa lahat ng student. Okay lang na magkamali dahil part iyon ng learning. Kapag hindi natatakot ang student na magkamali, mas naging active sila sa pagsagot at pag-participate sa klase. And fifth, keep bite-sized tasks. Narrow down topics to manageable scope for easier learning and motivation. Ibig sabihin nito, hinahati ng teacher ang malaking lesson or activities sa maliit na task. Mas madali itong maintindihan at gawin ng mga student dahil hindi sila na-overwhelm. Mas naging motivated silang tapusin ang bawat task na pinapagawa sa kanila. 6. Self-evaluation. Teach learners to assess their own work, focusing on what's done well and how to improve. Ibig sabihin, tinuturuan ng student na i-check ang sarili nilang work. Titingnan nila kung ano ang nagawa nilang tama at kung ano pa ang pwede nilang i-improve. Nakakatulong kasi ito para mas maging responsible sila sa sarili nilang learning habang sila ay patuloy na natututo. 7. Provide a frequent or positive feedback. Acknowledge and appreciate learners' effort and hard work to act as a motivational tool. Dito is laging magbigay ang teacher ng positive feedback o words of encouragement sa student kahit na maliit lang ang achieve nila or ina-appreciate natin dapat ang simpleng good job or keep it up ay nakapagbigay ng confidence at motivation para mas lalo silang magsimikap.